Here's my lovely, wonderful people. More trouble for Tinubu as National Assembly divided over call for his impeachment. So, for his impeachment over the probe of the Chicago State University controversies. So, what's going on is that National Assembly. I mean, everybody's aware. Nobody's a stranger to everything happening. Okay, so this is what is happening right now. The National Assembly, some are saying we need to probe the Chicago State University results. Some other persons are saying, I mean, everybody's aware. Nobody's an alien to what's going on in Nigeria. Not just even Nigeria, it's the rest of the world. Those who are interested and are paying attention to what is going on in Africa, Africa, most populous black nation, in the world. You see, so the National Assembly needs to live up to its reputation, which is the legislative arm of our government. And I mean, some people are calling. Of course, you know that everybody in the National Assembly is not just APC. Other parties members are calling, saying, "Don't you think we need to do the right thing?" People are listening. People are paying attention to what is the government, I mean, what is the legislative arm in Nigeria doing? So the house is split along the lines of some saying, let's probe the certificate. Others are saying, let's wait for the court. The matter is in the Supreme Court. So please don't forget to give us a thumbs up, like us, share, subscribe. Let's get all the details. More trouble for Asiwaju Ahmed Bola Tinubu as National Assembly splits, told to probe the president over the Chicago State University controversies. More troubles faces the president of Nigeria as the National Assembly has been told to probe the president over the Chicago State University certificate. The United Global Results for Peace has urged the National Assembly to live up to their name and standards to conduct an inquiry into the educational qualification of the president, specifically the validity and authenticity of his qualification obtained by the Chicago State University. This call is an emergency because the rest of the world are watching. We cannot put ourselves in harm's way because of one man. It is important that the legislative arm look into these controversies and ensure that Nigeria is free and getting rid of these comments and whispers that are all over the nations of the world. We will not sit down and allow injustice hold us in a tight corner. The principles of the rule of law of transparency needs to be seen now. We are at a junction where the rest of the world are asking and looking at how the judiciary and the legislative will handle this issue. In a statement issued on Thursday, the chairman of the UERFP, Olasalami, stressed that the negativity of this matter could potentially affect the country's reputation both within and outside and on a global scale. Allowing these controversies to persist because of one man is a big no-no to Nigeria, its economy, and to the nation. And so everyone needs to take their job and duty seriously. Some part of the National Assembly are saying, let us carry out a probe. Others says, let's wait for the court injunction because the matter is still very much in court. So this is Tinubu now, he may be faced and the probe may come for him. Okay, because the house is split down the line, trying to understand what will be, because people are very, very worried, about what's happening now. Nigerians' reputation it's at stake, really at stake, as the nations of the world are beginning to ask serious questions. People are asking, what's going on in Nigeria? Why are things the way they are? What can we do differently? These are very, very important questions and needs answers. Our Minister of Foreign Affairs needs not to be on anybody's side. He needs to rise up, stand up, and do the right thing. Address, whoever needs to be addressed. We need to get off this very bench that we are in now and begin to look at areas and opportunities of which we can begin to gain trust. You know, once trust is broken, you have to work twice hard to regain it, because everyone walk around you with on eggshells because they are not sure who you are. They are trying to navigate and understand. Nobody wants to put their money into the well and have it, split away. Everybody wants to do something that is worthwhile. Everybody wants to rise up and ensure that, they do what is needed and necessary. Okay, so this is what is happening. Everybody's watching, and we all need to ensure that we do not allow the same thing over and over again, because we need to protect a single individual, irrespective of what is going on with every other person. Nigeria is being, the nations of the world are just watching. They are paying great attention. They pretend to you like they are not listening. Oh dear, you are deceiving yourself. By the way, the joke is on you, because they know exactly what they are doing. People that have been thinking, new governments have come in, probably there's a bit of credibility. Let me go and invest in Nigeria. You need to go and see what their heart is saying, or the kind of counsel they are getting now. People are saying, are you sure you want to put your money down the drain? If you want to do that, give it to charity, so that you know you have put it in for a good cause. As if that is not enough. Not just Nigeria, not just affecting those back at home, our credibility. Nations of the world are watching. Even Nigerians that are working in other nations of the world, their credibility, the credentials they say they carry has to be vetted. They need to get, they need to prove it by writing exams that show that they are qualified. They need to prove it. So it is a very, very serious matter. Issues are on ground, and everybody is wondering, what can we do differently? Again, much lies in the hands of the judiciary and in the hands of the legislative. Much lies in their hand. How they handle this matter will go a long way. How they handle this matter will go a very, very long way. Every single individual needs to understand it. That is not just, it's not just for one person. Okay, it's not just for one person. How they go about this matter will go a very long way. It's not about one person that we sit down and we pretend and we just go business as usual. No, something needs to be done. We need to get off this high horse and ensure that we begin to install the principles of justice for once. And this is, I can put a little bit of light into the problem that we are faced with, and why people feel compared. They feel constrained that they have to do certain things. And that is because our judiciary is greatly tied. Our judiciary is greatly tied to the legislative. Yes, they are greatly tied to the legislative. The legislative, hold their salary, determine what happens to them. So if you don't play balls, you're out of the game. Leave us a comment. God bless. Bye for now.